Everyone, this is the VG Pierce. I'll be coming at you with some Season 29 UKBBL playoffs, and this is the championship match. And we are going to see two great teams. This Dark Elf team, coached by Skuld, Fransk, Frukt, and we are going to also see them face off against this Chaos team, coached by AndyDavo, the Blackstar, Crusade. Oh yes, these guys, loads of grueling matches, and they are going to be coming to this day here, and it appears to be snowing, but we'll see if this is going to stick. Blizzard for today's match, and a squig sandwich kiosk here. And the really great thing is that we'll actually be using the legendary edition stuff, because hey, I'll be casting this on the legendary edition stuff. So yes, look at this, we're gonna see all the icons here today. But before we go any further, let's go ahead and take a look at both of these teams. The skills looking so good for both of these sides, and it appears that it is going to be the Chaos team that's going to be set to receive this match, and definitely a good choice here. You want to be sure to get the hits on the Dark Elves, right? Well, you know, they usually have that, you know, nice little bit of armor value along with their agility 4, but Chaos team, loads of guys with Mighty Blow, Claw, piling on, all this other madness, and so these guys are quite ready for today's match. Only thing I think I could say is that only 1-2 guys here with tackle with Dark Elves, and they definitely should be getting a whole bunch of dodge for these guys. This is a perpetual league for these people, so I'm not extremely sure how many times they have played, but definitely is at least I believe 30 games so far. So both of these guys nicely leveled up, loads of team value on both sides. As you can see, they're Wizard for the Dark Elf team already. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Dark Elf team. And unfortunately for AndyDavo, I will be rooting for the Dark Elf team. And really it's because I'm just a Dark Elf fanatic. And so I just I have to go for these guys. That's my prediction, guys. I know. I actually said that before I seen the match. So it's not like I seen the match and know what's up or anything like that. Witch Elf here with the strip ball and also the wrestle ability. Very nice two abilities to have. Nice ball hawk, as I always say. 5 things in Blood Bowl that you kind of always want, and right there, that's one of them, a ball hawk. Next thing you kind of want to look for is to have someone that can carry the ball for you, and that is usually the runner for the Dark Elves, and it looks like he is going to have the dodge ability there on the left side. And then what you need to have as well is a nice big offensive threat as well. And heck, all the Dark Elves are just offensive threats themselves. Oh, there we go. There's the real big runner there with that pass and the block and the leader ability with the dodge ability as well. So very good stuff here for the Dark Elves to get that blodge as well as the pass with the leader ability. Going to be very difficult to stop, especially since Andy only has 2 guys with the tackle ability. And then we have guys there with the +1 in strength. And what in the world is going on with my camera? I think this thing has absolutely screwed up on me. I don't know what happened. My escape won't work. Oh no, my replay. What is going on? Uh-oh. I'm gonna stop this, I think. Oh no, I think I'm gonna have to alt F4. What? Oh boy. Legendary edition. It's messed up. Okay, well, it's alright. I guess for now, I'll just cut away from the Blood Bowl and then restart this, I think. Oh, actually, it came back. It came back after. It came back after it. Okay, there we go. Very good. What in the world's going on here? Okay, so we're good. Came back after the kickoff. Okay. Let's go back real quick, though. What in the world? It was a blizzard. What in the world? What? Now it's perfect Blood Bowl weather? Huh? I don't think so. This can't be right. It was totally a blizzard before. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. Is there even a blizzard, or is this going to be a nice weather? This thing's all buggy. All right, I'm going to quit the replay. Quitting the replay. That's alright. I'm gonna restart it real quick, guys. Don't you guys go away. I'm still here with you. Fransk Frukt. I don't know. Fransk Frukt. How do you say that? I think... Sorry, I'm American, guys. You have to forgive me on that one. I don't know exactly how to say it. Okay, here's the replay yet again. Coming up. Hopefully this will be not as buggy, but we can skip the intros for now. And where's all the sound? The sound's not here? Wait, I think I turned off the sound, I think. Wait, the sounds aren't here? Wait, the sounds aren't there, I think. Look at my camera keeps resetting. What in the flippin' world? Mass camera, blibble one. Nope, didn't take. Things bollocks! Alright, well. Alright, well, I think it's a blizzard. No, now it's saying, look, weather nice. Oh wait, now it's blizzard. What? Just a moment ago it just said nice weather. Throw rock and get the ref. Okay. I don't want the free camera or anything. Okay, well, we're gonna go on and we're gonna continue on here. Well, lots of bugs. This is really bad, guys. Alright, hopefully I can continue with the cast here. If not, then AndyDavo is gonna be really upset with me. Alright, so now we are gonna take a look at the Chaos team. Yes, he's gonna be engaging. Let's go ahead and switch this view. And there we go. And actually I was doing the Dark Elf team before. Alright, so now, yes, strip ball with the wrestle, and also the runner with the pass ability and the blodge, as well as having a wrestle, tackle, as well as having a +1 in strength here, and then another one right there. So a lineman with the blodge, and then a blitzer with the blodge sidestep with the diving tackle. So these guys already stopped agility teams. These guys already stopped bash teams. We'll see which one has the better of it. Diving tackle for that man there with the tackle ability, as well as sidestep, blodge, and then this one here, blodge with more sidestep and that tackle ability. You talk about the importance of tackle, and that's it right there. A couple of linemen up there with no skills whatsoever. This one here with the dodge. A couple of guys actually extra to come in. Another runner there that can also do some damage, as well as this lineman, and that's going to do it for the Dark Elf team. 2 guys to come in, and that is it. As you see there from the Chaos team, as earlier we had kind of pointed out, he does have loads of guys with that piling on, with also that mighty blow ability, with the claw. And so this could mean the end for the Dark Elf team's career, really. Not just the game, but the career ending injuries. And then a whole bunch of guys with block, and then the Minotaur with the claw and the block ability. And then claw, mighty blow, and also the piling on with a tackle block for that beast man, and then diving tackle with the block, and then dirty player there, and then a block with the frenzy with sure hands, block, and the dodge ability for that Chaos team. As you can see there, not too crazy with the mutations or anything like that. No 2 heads, no extra arms. Just gonna stick with the good old-fashioned claw and keep it bashy. Keep it a lot of guys down. I mean, it's the easiest way to win the game. Keep the other guys out of the pitch. That's actually the best way, right? I mean, keep it clean, keep it simple. There's nothing wrong with that. And this is going to be a Dark Elf team. We'll kick it off, and it's going to be cheering fans. And we're going to re-roll this half. So I believe it is a blizzard on the pitch. So I'm gonna act as if there's a blizzard, even though it kind of bugged out and was like, oh, we're going to be nice weather. Oh, we're not going to do anything. Piling on with the mighty blow after the stun will cause a KO there on the front line. That's why you kick the ball first when you are a bashier team. Get those hits out and put the guys on the ground, and then follow up with the piling on. Worst come to worst. And if they hit, oh, it's just going to be a couple of pushes, and this guy right there, he's going to be able to say, hey guys, I survived. 3-die block. Oh, defender down die. Look what he did it there, because 2 dice in front were the skulls. And he will get the defender down die. He's got the mighty blow in hand. And then the guy is going to go down to just a stun. So 1 guy KO, 1 guy stunned, and then the other guy, well, he's still standing. So 1 more blitz coming up, though. We'll see which way it's going to go. He's like, yay, I survived. Oh, no! Defender stumbles and he's gonna go down. And finally, ooh, gonna get an armor value break to boot. So let's see how well this is gonna turn out. Will he follow up with that piling on? No, not necessary here. Definitely not necessary. KO on that lineman. Finally, he's like, yeah, oh no. No go. He's gonna actually muff the pickup roll, and that is that. And now Dark Elves might actually have a small opportunity here to get a little bit aggressive on the ball and attack it after muffing that pickup roll. And that could spell disaster here. Dark Elf team, he'll start off with his own KO. Clear things out pretty well as well. He's going to take out the diving tackle Beastman, so better watch out. Dark Elf, ooh, he's going to have to reroll that one if he wants to continue to stay aggressive. And there you go. He will reroll it. He will get to the ball and mark it up. And he's going to try to get a couple more Dark Elves back there. Definitely going to be needed if, again, he wants to get in there and mess up any of the offensive plans for the Chaos team. That's how you do it. Dodge on through. Use those inherent rerolls whenever necessary. We'll dodge through. There you go. Get the first one. Get the second one. And it's going to just get in front. Put the screen up in between the Chaos team and also the ball. And there you go. Going to go around the right side after a 3+ into 2+ dodges. Man, what tenacity here. He's going to go around the right side even and then put himself in a fine position to stop anything up. And he's going to be able to just be a big pain in the side here for this Chaos team. This could be it right there. The Chaos team really needs to get this ball out of there and somehow play some defensive maneuvers for the ball carrier. I mean, after he's going to pick this ball up, he needs to somehow form the cage and make his ball safe from attack. But I just kind of don't see how he's going to be able to do this. And he's going to get another guy out of there with a mighty blow hit and another KO for the Dark Elves. So that's 3 on the side. And so if the Chaos team is able to right the ship, then he should be okay. Ooh, he's going to pick it up with a 4+ and get the 3+ handoff, and he won't get it off. And ooh, he's going to be able to get the reroll though. And loads of rerolls, as you can see there. He's got the Blowwiser Babe as well as the +1 in Fame. And here, no extra Fame, but he does have Blowwiser Babe as the extra for the Chaos team. Kind of expecting himself to get a little bit knocked around there, but not as bad as the Dark Elves, I think. Still, just 3 KOs, and so far so good. Round 2, ball is going to be a little bit more open to attack, and we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see how dicey the Dark Elves want to be in the next bit. I think the best thing here is just kind of blitz maybe the corner of the cage and just kind of get in there and just make the Chaos team a little bit more nervous for it. No need to sacrifice everything and the kitchen sink. And it looks like Dark Elves are going to agree with that. He's just going to go ahead and get his guys out of melee range of the Chaos team and just make it to where he only has to survive 1 blitz and 1 blitz only. When you get aggressive, you kind of have to base up the other team a little bit more to pin their guys and make it to where they don't have a real good shot at getting to the ball and giving them a little bit more security. So we'll get that hit in and we'll be just getting a stun out of that. Let's see, the Dark Elf team also with that Wizard can use that at any moment. So as you can see, Andy's going to be keeping his guys a little bit more spread out. Don't want to get his guys a little bit too hurt in the process if there's going to be a fireball or anything like that. Some coaches actually asked me about it and they're like, hey, you know, why don't we just put the 4-point cage for the fireball, you know, and allow the fireball to hit, because look, there's only a 50% chance to get the resist, and then if you do resist it, then nothing happens, right? And then even if something does happen, then it's still going to be an armor value roll and it's still going to be an injury roll afterwards. And sure, there's a mighty blow inherent, but it doesn't seem so bad, right? But fireballs are really worth it when you could definitely get more than 3 guys in the same spot. I mean, if you get 4, maybe 5 guys, then that's a good fireball right there, because you figure 50%, you're going to be able to get half of them down, and well, it's half of 5, right? And let's say you go with the more pessimistic role. Well, that's 2 of them. Well, if it's against the cage, well, any 2 of the 5 that goes down, any part of that cage goes down, then you should have an open opportunity to get the blitz in and should be able to get the ball out of there, no problem, right? And heck, even better if the 1 of 2 falls down is the ball carrier himself. So then ball's going to be on the ground, and then now what are you going to do? And sure, heck, maybe you do resist. Maybe you don't resist, and then you just roll a good injury roll and not get anything whatsoever. Maybe a stun at worst. Then your guy's still going to be on the ground. That's also going to be pretty bad. So definitely fireball more than 3 people, always a good thing here. You don't want to just fireball 3 guys, because at worst, right? I mean, just get 1 guy. That's not good enough. That's not nearly good enough. So with that, Dark Elf team is just going to try to survive for the time being. Put up a screen whenever possible. Try to stop her up the Chaos team. He did right the ship a little bit. And we'll just be keeping the ball for the time being. It's going to be round 4, round 5 coming up for the Chaos team. So he does need to kind of hurry up down the pitch a little bit. Round 5 here. And so round 6, you really want to start making some headway into the opponent's midfield. And you really have to think, though, if he starts doing that, will he actually be able to get away with it and make his own touchdown, especially with the wizard in hand? Dark Elves, with that full agility, they're definitely a opportunistic team themselves. Can get into the background, jump on through a couple of attack zones here and there. That doesn't really stop them. Sure it does, but at the same time, no, it doesn't. Again, not enough guys on the Chaos team's roster with that tackle ability, and so as you saw earlier, Elves come around the right side, not afraid to do 3+ dodges to get in better positioning whenever possible. And boy, these Mighty Blow and the piling on with that Mighty Blow with the claw ability is not going to work out so well. So far, Chaos team has not really been able to do much with it. He has gotten 3 KOs, but I mean, that was just kind of in the first 2 rounds, I think. And now, what does he have to show for it? But lots of snowflakes in hand. Here comes the blitz. He will get that blitz here. Oh, actually, he's going to get the leap in there with the Witch Elf. Going to try for something. And she will be able to get on through. And it's going to do the 2-die uphill. She does have a strip ball. And she does have wrestle. And because this man doesn't have the sure hands ability, well, that's just going to open it up. But actually, she actually ends up with the ball after the scatter, and she will end up with it, and she's going to knock him down afterwards on the 2 red-die block, and that is good and bad, I suppose. But now she is touching up 2 of the Chaos team members, but I don't know if the Chaos team can actually wrench that ball out so easily. Witch Elf has the rock. Dark Elves could be turning this one around after seeing the moment of opportunity being given from the Chaos team. Actually handed it off to that Chaos Warrior, but that does not mean that you're safe from the strip ball and the wrestle ability. I mean, both down dice and the pushes and the defender downs and the defender stumbles, all of that is good. I mean, hell, only what, 11% chance that is not gonna go good for you, right? I mean, it's just not such a bad thing to do that. I mean, 90% of the time you're gonna get that ball out, and so 2 red die block is gonna be good. But there we go, finally gonna get that Witch Elf down. Will piling on to her. She's already got the armor value 7, so claw not coming into play, and there we go, right back into the hands of the ball carrier, just as planned, says AndyDavo. No problem. It's going to be given back to the main ball carrier, and with that, should see him move down the pitch a little bit. But don't forget this Witch Elf. She should be hot on the heels of the ball carrier, and she's still not done. She's still got jump up ability, so she still has her full range of movement. So Andy probably has to consider this and get into the backfield. She's got leap as well, so a huge ball hawk, as I kind of pointed out in the beginning of this game there. I mean, that's the one key item that you definitely need, especially for an agility team. You need a ball hawk. Look at this, actually this other witch elf also with the tackle ability and the wrestle, and so she's just gonna go ahead and do it and jump in there. Why not? But oh, not gonna be able to get there. 3+, 3+, and he's gonna get back-to-back 2s. Got 1 to 9 there, and the Apo is gonna have to come out. Can't lose her, and this is a perpetual league, so need her for the next season. Tell you what, this is not the end. You can't just throw everybody's to the win. You can't just mark up everyone and hope for the best. No way, buddy. This is for keepsies. Chaos team now looking good. Turn 7 coming up after the failed leap, and would have been a 2-die block, and would have had a real good shot at getting to that ball. I mean, a 50% chance, and then had a reroll to boot on top of that. And we're talking about the frenzy as well, so a whole bunch of rolls coming that beast man's way, but luckily for the Chaos team, he's going to be okay and for the better, and should be able to get yet another little bit of safety net here for his guys. But boy, oh boy, still has one more witch out, but she doesn't have tackle. The other one does, so this one's not as good against the ball carrier as it stands. The other one was, because she had tackle and the wrestle ability. This one here, she's more of getting the ball from everybody else that doesn't have sure hands ability. So pretty nice skills there, and definitely very dangerous. I mean, she's still kind of dangerous, but I mean, not as dangerous as the other witch elf. She still got the wrestle ability, and so definitely she can get the full down die, and also the defender down die. That'll also be good as well. 1 die blitz coming up, and we'll just re-roll that. And boy, oh boy, now we won't be able to get a 2-die block here on this ball carrier. Well, actually, we'll get a 2-die block on the ball carrier, but no extra reroll if necessary. But no necessary at all, and we'll get the ball out, and the ball is going to come right into the Chaos team. Pretty bad spot for this Dark Elf team, and there goes the other Witch Elf down to another injury, missing that 4+ dodge, and won't be able to get to the ball. But Chaos team has to consider now, hey, I need to pick that ball up and score it. It is turn 8 and needs something to come through. Gonna blitz with the Minotaur. We get the sidestep, and he's gonna sidestep in the ball, and scatter will be nice and good. He's gonna scatter in a nice spot even, and he's not done yet. He's gonna go ahead and hit him in. Oh, that's because he's got the frenzy, and so the frenzy will hit him in to the ball. Sidestep. He's gonna sidestep into the ball once again, and unfortunately, doesn't go in a better spot for the Dark Elf team. In fact, okay spot for the Chaos team, but he's going to have to do something a little bit fancy with the ball. He's going to have to pick that ball up and hand it off, I believe, to this beast man there. There we go. And, oh, not going to be able to get that pickup roll, and that's it. Chaos teams get stoppered up. Dark Elves, so many good abilities to get that ball out, and just not enough time to just stop everything. So with that failed pickup roll, we're going to go into the half. Zip to 0. Nicely done. Wow. Now I have to ask myself, is there really a blizzard on the pitch? I don't know. Yes, Chaos team got stopped on their offensive possession, and quite honestly, the Dark Elves, well, they definitely can do some real madness with the ball. Their offensive skills are pretty good. I mean, heck, any Agility 4 team is pretty good. I mean, the only question is how many rerolls are going to use by passing the ball, moving it about, catching it, things like that, because nobody really comes inherent with that pass or the catch ability. That's things you have to pick up in the later goings. But this runner does have it, does have the pass ability. And the thing about the Blizzard, though, sure you have to use the extra, any GFI misses, any 1 or 2 is going to miss, and then you can only do quick or short passes, and you can't do long passes or anything like that. So, Dark Elves, though, do they actually meet that? I don't think so. Should just run it down as deep as you can with the runner, and then, if necessary, throw the ball. But that's the nice thing about the Dark Elves and the runner. I mean, that's why, for me, and I suppose as well as Skuld here, he likes to make the runners out as passers as well as the runner. so that they're kind of a dual threat. I mean, it's kind of like a mobile quarterback in the NFL, right? I mean, he can run it, he can throw it. You know, he's just a threat. He can catch the pass himself and just run it in. It's just all kinds of offensive threats, all kinds of just no way to stop him. That's what I really like about this runner. I mean, you call me crazy here, but man, I really love him. But then again, I am just a dark elf aficionado. There we go. Changing weather will mean that it's going to change to nice and no blizzard now. And so the dark elves has free reign. Oh man, Chaos team can't believe their eyes. It was like it was snowing just earlier, and now it's nice weather. Oh man, no throw rock or get the ref or anything as well. So dark elves does have a bit of the favor. He does have a small advantage, and I do believe the Dark Elves, he's just going to play strong, probably play it solid as well, and then marches in for the touchdown by near the end of the half. And with the wizard in hand, even if things kind of go a little bit pear-shaped, then he'll be all right. 4 rerolls as well. I mean, how can you stop that? I mean, how can you refute that? I mean, half the time you'll be just fine, and the other half of the time, well, you shouldn't be using that reroll that often to really lose out on anything. There's the runner. He's going to throw to the other runner. Get the little free SPP. Again, we are talking about perpetual league, so every SPP kind of counts, especially in the long run. Looks like it's going to be a wild animal, and boy, and that's a 1 on there too. So even if he had blitzed, he would have still have wild animal. I just want fries with that animal style, baby. Oh man, a little in and out shout out there. Let's go get that hit in. We'll get the KO. And there we go. Elves gonna continue to still be down quite a few, but luckily he had a deep little bench, and so we'll have 10 guys on the pitch. Well, I should say 10 guys and gals, right? Which elves notwithstanding. There you go. Oh, aren't they the boots? Yes. Oh, don't take away the sights. I need the image here in my head. Oh, yes. Here, baby. Oh, sorry. Focus here. Focus. Alright, so now Chaos team going to have to play some defense here. Potent offense. All that jazz here. The Dark Elf team, well, you know, scored whenever he pleases, actually. Dark Elf scores whenever he pleases. And there we go. Gonna get the Witch Elf in the backfield. I mean, not only is she gonna be a huge ball hawk, but I mean, with that leap ability and just jump up, just so good here. And it kind of doesn't matter that he's hanging some elves out there or whatever, because a lot of these Chaos team does have that claw ability, so just about everybody is considered to have armor value 7. Am I right? But still, I mean, he's still not done, right? Not like it's an automatic hit or anything. Runner, look at this. A new stance, I think, here. They're going to be like sideways being as the runner. Look at that. That's kind of beautiful. And then the linemen, they're kind of standing up straight, you know, with the chest out, and the blitzers are like in a way that they're just about to pounce or something like that. So you can really tell the difference on the pitch, which one is the blitzers and which one are the linemen. Last time you kind of have a small bit of time kind of discerning which one was which, but here it kind of helps you out a little bit more. I mean, before you can kind of tell by their shoulder pads, because the blitzers had the bigger shoulder pads, and normally with spikes with it, and the linemen, well, they're just kind of stock without the spikes, and this kind of curved up armor, the shoulder pads, so that's kind of the thing here. Beastman will get that blitz, and he's got tackles, so should get down that Witch Elf, and we'll be able to get it down. Piling on follow-up, and hopefully get some more out of it. But boy, oh boy, Dark Elf's armor just too good. Definitely borrowed something out of the Dwarven Armory, I'll tell you what, because man, if this was my Dark Elf, then half my team would be out with big old red crosses all across their heads, I tell you. That would be it. Now there's the foul, and he's done with it. He's like, you know what, I'm going to risk the 30% and go for the foul, and oh, that's actually going to be okay for it as well. We'll be able to finally break armor, and she's going to be out, and no foul being called as well. So Dark Elves are like, come on, ref, you're as blind can be. Stevie Wonder could see better than you. He's gonna get the hits. We'll reroll that very offensively and get the hit off. I guess when you got 4 rerolls, why not just use one of those puppies? Get the defender down, die, and get that beast man down, and move that ball up the pitch. With the runner again, such a huge threat. I mean, the Dark Elf team, even if it worst come to worst, right? You end up needing to go potato, and he could totally do it. Just needs maybe one extra guy to help him, and then if you blitz down the runner, then you're gonna have to contend with the little pitch and catch afterwards. I mean, this is one of those things. Dark Elves are showing right, but then this guy, he didn't get the memo, but this does put up a big old alarm, flags and all kinds of things that raises alarm. And the beast man, he's gonna come up over the top and cover up this man right there on the right side, so get some hits off. Because Dark Elves decided, hey, I'm gonna base up the Chaos team and give them lots of chances to break armor. And there you go. There's one that didn't get passed up here. Both down, die. That's not good enough, but should get another chance at it. Minotaur's gonna come up, give that guard ability in there. We'll be able to help out, but actually gonna start off with the 1-die block there with the Beast Man, and we'll be able to push him back here. So blitz off, and we'll be able to get yet another push. So it's gonna pin all kinds of Dark Elves there to the sideline. We'll cover up the blitzer in the backfield with the tackle claw, and then after that, gonna pin both of those Dark Elves there to the sideline. So pretty good positioning here by this Chaos team. Dark Elves can just hope to get some hits in, and oh, he's got +1 strength, so he's gonna get a 2-die block and kind of free up things a little bit more. We'll get the blitz in with the jump up. Witch up, she's gonna dodge away, and with the wrestle, we'll be able to free up that runner, and there we go. Oh, is the Dark Elves going to go for this touchdown right here? I think it might be. We'll get in there for the 3+ pass with the pass ability. And there we go. We'll be able to get that catch. And is he going to score it right then and there? I don't know. Maybe. I think that was the play right there, because there's no other thing they could do with it at this point after the 2-die block. We'll be able to run up and do the GFI and score the goal. 1-0. Dark Elf team. Fransk, Frukt, he's going to be able to go up. Chaos team, though, loads of time on the clock. Maybe be able to turn this one around. Dark Elves have seen enough. He's played with that ball long enough. He has done his job, and now it's back to the Chaos team. He's got plenty of moves to do this with, 5 even. Dark Elves feeling pretty confident about his defensive chances, and quite honestly, I can't blame him, because Witch Elf with that wrestle, with the strip ball, anyone other than the sure hands is going to be in deep trouble. But without the other Witch Elf here, this one might get able to tackle and this wrestle. The sure hands ball carrier, well, he's going to be a little bit more free to move the ball, because that Witch Elf is down. Oh man, except for that kind of early technical difficulties, man, I don't know what happened there, but man, Cyanide fix it. Brilliant coaching for both sides. Extra rerolls for everybody. Not like the Dark Elves really need it, but now I guess you use 1 reroll per round unless they go into OT here, which is quite a distinct possibility actually, because Chaos team could go down the pitch in 5 and score it. Just needs to get a couple of more armor value breaks. I mean, what is up with this? Only 2. And one of them was really because of the foul. And he goes to piling on and a mighty blow. And it is absolutely not working out for the Chaos team. What is up with that? Tired of it not working out. Here comes more piling on. Here comes more mighty blows. Claw will be in effect because he's got armor value 8. And so there you go. We'll make it to where it's just a stun, though. That's not good enough. What is going on in a world where elven armor does not break? This is it. Get the blitz off. And more armor value breaks, but just more stuns. Oh, but it looks like it's going to convert into a KO. Yes, it's going to be the 8 on the die roll. And the 9, so that was good enough. It actually converted to the 9, but not like it necessarily needed it. That was a KO regardless, whether it was an 8 or a 9. But still, KO. It was kind of a slow burn. It looked like one of those, oh, it's a mighty blow. I'll convert you from a stun to a KO. But in fact, it was just KO. So good stuff here. Chaos team, he'll take that at this point because any additional elves out, well, that's just one less on the pitch. So we'll take that. Dark Elves can continue to get the screen up. And earlier he had played fairly aggressively. He still has the wizard in hand. So I guess that's kind of the reason why the Dark Elves had scored it earlier. He was just done playing offense and probably felt a little bit more comfortable on the defensive side of the ball. Did have the wizard in hand. So with that, doesn't want to get knuckled, doesn't want to be the one ending up doing all the extra rolls here and there. You know, I need to make dodges, oh, I need to make passes, oh, I need to, you know, do the GFIs. This time, it is up to the Chaos team. He's going to force him to make all the rolls. Put up a big old screen, make him prove it. All the Chaos team can do at this point is just base him up and oblige to this type of defensive structure there. And there you go, Chaos team will oblige and get on the line there, base up the Dark Elves and get the one blitz off and hope for the best. But man, pushes on the dice and Andy's done. He's like, you know what, F it, I want something more. He does re-roll it, defender down the dice, and piling on ability with that mighty blow, and that's going to produce the KO necessary. And look at that, 7+ on there, does get the armor value break, and with the 8s on that piling on will be good enough. Good stuff. Absolutely good stuff here for this Chaos team. Looking good, guys, but is it going to be looking good fast enough? Dark Elves, yeah, he's losing kind of one by one, but that's still just one by one. It's just got, what, 8 guys left, and that's still good enough to get a whole bunch of guys there ready to put up another big old screen. But with the foul coming up and this guy a bit out of position, wow, these armor value breaks so good, but so bad at the same time. Dark Elves are loving it though. He's like, oh yeah, I told you that snake oil in the boots would work, guys. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't. I don't know, snake oil, what? Anyway, screen is gonna come up yet again, and with the wizard in hand at this point, he might actually think, okay, you know what, I'm going to lull Andy into maybe a false sense of security, put up a screen as if, oh, I can't do nothing, guys, and then strike him down with the wizard at the last second when he's not looking, and then take him down. I mean, it's happened, right? I mean, people's forgotten to use wizards in the past. There we go, there's the foul there, both sides going all out here. They're like, hey, you know what, if I can't get any additional blitzes in, then I'll get the fouls in. And Chaos team, well, he also drank something from the well, as he has heard about the snake oil. As I mean, what's up with this? Snake oil, that's the secret. Oh boy, and oh, snake oil isn't working out for her. Gonna get the blitz on, and then, I don't know what about the snake. There is no snake oil, guys. Snake oil doesn't help anything. It's more like crocodile skin loafers. I don't know. Here comes the blitz, and we'll get that witch elf out. And boy, each round has produced something here, but I think the Chaos team really needs to just plain score it. Needs to get some guys down the pitch because turn 15 coming up, and Wizard comes out anytime, any place, and he could get stoppered up if the Chaos team isn't looking. Ooh, we're gonna have to reroll that, but as I said before, lots of rerolls for the Dark Elves, and boy, gonna actually get 1 and 9 there a little bit, so won't be able to get down that Beastman after the blitz. Probably wanted to get in to the ball carrier, maybe, because boy, after these 3+3+ dodge would have been okay, and maybe you've gotten at least a diving tackle in there or something. Even, yeah, maybe even a couple of extra guys. There's no more elite witch elf. But there we go, gonna actually fail that dodge on the 1, and that's it. Look at that, the 1 is not highlighted in red. What's up with that, guys? There's so many bugs. What in the world? Well, that will mean that the Chaos team now turn 15. He's got to make a hole, and he's going to make a big old one right there on the right side, and he will sneak the Beastman in there. Not really sneak, but, you know, scamper on through the hole, and we'll get a whole bunch of Beastmen in range. That's what he needs to do there, because Wizard will rightly come out in the next bit for the Dark Elf team. It doesn't even matter what the Chaos team does at this point. And it will be a Wizard bolt. I can't see anything else that will come out. Definitely want to make the Wizard come out and force somebody else besides the sure hands to get that touchdown. There you go. Beastman on the right side. And he's going to move along the left side. And so at this point, all the Dark Elf team can hope for is the Wizard to not only do its work, but also do big time work to knock out the sure hands Beastman, so that he at least will fumble it or something like that, or at least use the reroll or the pickup, and then when they do the whole pitch and catches or something like that, then at least it'll be okay. There we go, get the hits off, and he will break armor, and it's gonna be the KO. So perfectly done by the Wizard. Couldn't have done better than Merlin himself. And there we go, it's gonna get the ball out of there, and the ball is gonna be in the okay spot for the Chaos team. Definitely pick it up, but he's gonna have to do the handoff now. Can't just pick it up and then run it in for a touchdown. So at least a handoff now, if not a throw. But we are gonna see the blitz on the Chaos Warrior. We'll get the blitz in, but doesn't get him down here. So gonna have to go get the blitz through, touch up yet the other guy there. He's gonna probably touch up some more Chaos personnel. Probably gonna go for the ball as well, and he does. Luckily, he didn't use the reroll earlier on the blitz or anything like that, so he will get to the ball. He will pick it up, and the lineman, he's off to the races. He's just gonna go ahead and punt the ball down the pitch, and I think at this point that is GG. Punt is good. That is over. Chaos team can do nothing but just watch in horror as just like that, the Dark Elves takes the W. Clutch moves by clutch players. Lineman comes through at the last second. So what if you're a level 1 lineman without any skills? They put you in the front line. They put you there to beat you up and to get thrown out. But here he becomes the hero. The lineman. Snowtron, right? No, it's Klingon 2. You're the hero today. Squid sandwiches on me, guy, on me. Wow, what a great game here, and that will crown the champion. It's going to be Skuld with the big W and the championship reign for the UKBBL Season 9, 29 actually. And that's your winner. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this cast. Sorry for the small bit of technical difficulties. That wasn't my fault. It was cyanide. Fix it. What in the world? Some of those technical difficulties, but you guys have survived that. Thanks for joining along for watching this game here. And if you haven't, please hit that follow button if you're watching afterwards, or you can subscribe, like my videos, and definitely you'll see more of this. All the Champions Cup playoffs right here on my channel, all in these kind of fast replays, and all of the Blood Bowl action today is going to be brought to you by UKBBL, Focus Home Entertainment, and Cyanide. And Fransk's Frukt, he's going to win it 1-0, and that's going to be such a good thing here. Hey, I was right. Dark Elves, they're going to be the winner. And that's it. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, alright, well, that is going to be concluding my cast for Blood Bowl. Again, a lot of Blood Bowl action on my channel. Check me out there. And lots of strategy, role-playing games along with it. And hopefully, guys, I will see you next time.